Hello everybody, this is Craig Evans of Autism Hangout, and thank you for tuning in to another installment in our Key Learnings of Autism Thought Leaders series. And tonight with me I have Julie Heinks, and welcome Julie, welcome to Autism Hangout.
Thank you.
Julie is the author of a book that's just coming out. This is April of 2009, and the book is called Andrew's Story, and it's about her second child out of 4 that started showing symptoms about 17 or 18 months. And Julie, like most of us that have kids that are found on the spectrum, reacted in a very proactive manner, and she has been able to find, as she says, a journey back from autism to normalcy. So, Julie, first off, I'm delighted to have you here, and I'd like to know, once you found Andrew's tendencies and he was diagnosed, tell me about your reaction, and tell me then about the beginning of your journey to find solutions for his condition.
Okay. Well, Andrew was not actually diagnosed right away. I noticed progressive regression after about 17 months of age. Took him into the doctor, and they just kept telling me it's terrible twos. He's going through the terrible twos. I also had my daughter about when he was 18 months old, and so they thought it was new sibling rivalry things. So he wasn't diagnosed right away. They did not want to give me a referral. I insisted things were going wrong. He was talking. He was this happy-go-lucky little guy. Rarely cried unless he bonked himself on something. He was saying many words. Just really loved to play with his big brother and learning new skills. And then all of a sudden, all that changed. He started waking up during the night screaming. He would scream all day, throw tantrums. He stopped talking. He went from smiling and laughing to either expressionless when he wasn't screaming, or screaming and throwing tantrums. It was devastating. We were devastated. We didn't know what to do or who to turn to.
So what did you do? What was the first thing you did?
First thing I did was I just started, well, because I wouldn't get a referral, I found out through this parenting class I was taking that I could call the county and have them come out and just assess my son or your child when you think they're having development delays or whatever. So that's what I did, and I had 2 wonderful people come out, and they said he was definitely low in speech and in OT. So that's how I started. He started getting services through the county with them coming out twice a week and giving him speech and OT, and I just watched what they did, and they showed me everything they were doing, and I did exactly what they were doing all day long with him.
Now I understand a big portion of the book, though, is about proactive living. So tell me about how you started to get into foods and some of the other things that you were doing to help change his behavior back to what it had been.
Andrew was not making a lot of progress, and I was very concerned about him. So I started reading and really researching alternative care. And in that, we also started going to a chiropractor. The chiropractor suggested first taking him off of dairy. We started that first.
It was the chiropractor that told you. Okay.
Yes. Yeah, we didn't get very much help from our doctors. I got told a lot of horrible things, like Andrew would end up in a home. We wouldn't be able to handle him when he was older. Things like that, very hurtful things. And I just decided I wasn't going to go that route anymore. I was going to stay away from doctors, keep doing what we were doing, which is what we were told, and went to the chiropractor. We took him off dairy and noticed some positive changes right away. That's when I really started to research, thinking, okay, if dairy made an impact, a positive change in Andrew, what else can we do that can maybe help? I did a lot of research on chemicals, household chemicals, chemicals in food. We changed all organic eating.
What have you done away with for chemicals in foods and other chemicals in the house? What have you cleaned out of your house?
We don't buy any of the traditional cleaning products. We buy all organic cleaning products.
Is there a brand, a certain brand?
We do use the Shackley brand.
Okay.
That's the brand that I started using, and I've been really happy with it. So we've used it for 11 years now. So we did the the cleaning products for our, we shop at a small local health food store.
Okay.
We do all of our shopping there.
Do you have any processed foods in your diets, or is it mostly just fresh foods?
We do not buy, once in a while, now we have junk food night once in a while, and we'll actually buy from the regular grocery store or go out to eat, but otherwise everything is freshly made. And it was hard to get used to that at
Sure.
first. It takes a little extra effort, but it's actually, we feel so much better, all of us do.
What other changes did you do around the house or just around habits to help bring Andrew back from autism?
Okay, we give Andrew a lot of nutritional supplements. We
Okay.
also, in
And-
addition to the casein-free diet, we also took him off all gluten.
Okay.
We do the gluten-free diet.
What are some of the supplements that you're giving him now?
He takes a lot of omega-3s,
Okay.
which really helps. You know, a lot of different things, but it also, and then also calcium.
Okay.
He takes a multivitamin. He takes at the first we gave him a lot of things to help detoxify him, like alfalfa, garlic. I did more of the slow, natural things. I know that now there's a lot of things you can take that will more rapidly cleanse the body. I didn't feel comfortable going that route, so we just did the slower route.
Okay. In your book, do you help people by putting down some of these places or giving them direction as to where they can go to find the solutions that you did?
I do.
Excellent.
I
Okay.
do give. And they can also visit my website.
That's the reason for buying the book right there, folks. But visiting the website too is probably going to give you his current information.
Yes.
Sorry I took you off track
No,
there.
that's all right.
If you had to give 3 pieces of advice, your 3 key learnings about autism to families that are discovering that their kids are on the spectrum, what might those 3 things be?
First thing is go with your heart and your natural instinct, because that's what I did. I didn't listen to what everyone was telling me. I just kind of did my own research, and that's key to do it. Just research, but also go with your heart and your instincts. Diet
Okay.
was huge. Diet and the supplements were huge for Andrew, and just get all the chemicals out of your house. That was another huge thing.
What would you like people to know about your book? If there was one thing you wanted people to know about your book, what would that be?
I think my book gives other families hope, and the other thing is we as a family always felt that we felt very alone. Even though there's all this literature and books out there, we felt very alone, that there couldn't be any other family going through what we were going through. I go into a lot of, I list a lot of very personal things in the book about what we experienced, and I think it helps other families know that they're not alone. At least that's the feedback I'm getting.
Just tell us about Andrew today. Tell us what he's like today. Tell us what he's doing.
Okay, Andrew today is very successful. He's in 10th grade. He does very well in school. He's on the B honor roll. He is 100% independent. He loves school. He
Does he have a lot of friends?
he does. He has a lot of friends. He's very well liked in his grade.
And he's into sports.
Into sports, he's in cross country and track. He's gone to state twice for cross country. His team went to state in track. He's been selected by teachers and peers for both Snow Week as a Snow Week representative and now prom server. He's very well liked and very popular. And he's got a very big heart.
You've got to love these wonderful stories. The book is called Andrew's Story, and Julie Heinks is the author. And if you've just found out that your kid is on the spectrum, I would strongly encourage you pick it up. I've met her tonight at a Barnes & Noble where she's actually doing a book signing, but you can probably get it other places. But if Barnes & Noble is supporting our autism cause, I'd like to have us support them as well. So, Julie, thank you for being on Autism Hangout.
Thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for tuning in. I'll be back again soon with another Key Learnings of Autism Thought Leaders.